Give me a history check and I can tell you what they are.
Right. I've got a bit of efficiency in history, but
Hold on, my map on Owlbear hasn't changed yet.
Oh, just reload your refresh your page to see if that will work for you.
I've been
Clap.
having problems with Owlbear on every web browser except the infamous Microsoft Edge. So
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm on
here now.
Microsoft Edge
there,
too, so I use
Yeah,
my.
that's what I'm
it
using.
runs very smoothly, surprisingly, because I was using Brave because it works well on other things, but Owlbear, it just I go to
You,
click my token and it'll grab a random token on the map.
you said history though for what they are?
Yep.
Just a normal 14.
Was mine rolling in with that? Did he get alerted? And
Oh, you both know these are willow wasp. Uh,
Wasp or wisp?
wisp. They're the willow wisp. They're very
Sorry.
harmless if you don't provoke them. They seem to notice you guys, but they don't seem to really want to engage. They're more or less like dancing but frantically, like they're trying to warn you more or less than hurt
so
you.
Klaus just wants to kind of do, I guess it would be a performance to kind of mimic what they're doing to try to communicate with them.
Could I maybe make an insight check to see what they're trying to communicate, or would that be investigation?
I'll allow insight because they're frantically dancing. They can't meet. They don't talk, but they seem to be frantically trying to desperately say something to you.
Alright, I'll roll them. So 13.
Well, you 13's good. Um, you actually notice one swoops down at the bottom of the ground right over a paw print, and then swoops back up, and then does a little dance, and then swoops back to the paw print.
I'll go over to the paw print and I'll make a nature check on it, like trying to determine what type of paw print it is.
No, excuse me.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. That's a 9.
Um, anybody want to help him?
With a nature check,
Just help, because at 9
help.
it's a muddy print and you can't make out what it is.
All right, help. Use the help action.
You can roll again for that nature check.
Alrighty. One!
Ah.
He thinks this is just the friendliest creature in the world. Like
You
he
don't
can.
really couldn't make out what the paw print is really to say. It is slightly distorted and looks like it's washed away. It's been there for a bit, so it's kind of hard to make out. But I will give you this. It does look like a predator paw print. It is huge. Like huge.
So be careful of a big predator. Got it.
I wish we were warned about this lurking in the woods.
The
Just
wisp.
as you say that, the wisps all suddenly fly off and disappear real quick.
Uh, Klaus is like, this is not very good. Klaus wants to listen to the forest to see if like there's silence or there's an all of a sudden silence in the forest or what he can hear. And is that a perception check?
Yeah, give me
All
a
right.
perception check. You don't have to do a disadvantage because you're using your ears instead
Oh,
of your
good,
eyes.
good,
Um,
good. And that's an 11.
you notice that the birds are not chirping, the crickets are not cricking. It seems as dead silence has fallen onto this forest. And in the very distance, I know this doesn't isn't close to what it sounds like, but this is close enough. It is not a T-Rex, I promise you. But think
Damn
of
it.
Yeah.
about a big owly type of monster
Mm.
that you
So I
hear
said,
in the distance.
I go, Druid, did you hear that gurgle noise amongst the silence of the forest? That cannot be good.
I think I definitely heard that.
Yeah, I didn't have time to look up for an owl bear sound. Sorry.
Oh no!
The closest I had is T-Rex, and I promise you, there is no dinosaurs in this universe.
Nuts. That really limits my wild shape capabilities later on.
All right.
And as we're doing
So
this, hey Gorlite, give me another survival check, 'cause since you've probably been chopping at that tree for a bit. 18. Actually, that's good. I'll allow that. You actually got halfway through this tree. Just as Klaus was saying, did you hear that? You also hear a crackling sound, and the tree is now toppling to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I would tell
And
everyone you need to move.
yeah, that tree, even though trees make sounds when they fall, that made a very loud crashing sound as it fell.
as I go, oh no, that might have alerted our presence totally to this creature.
You think? You really think?
I do not do much thinking, but this I do think.
We better get ready for this creature.
So
You're gonna get ready for this creature?
let's
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
it's
get ready.
probably gonna be getting closer by the minute now that it heard a falling tree.
Hmm,
and that we kind of,
let me roll.
if we leave, it's still going to be here and we still have this problem. So I kind of suggest to the druid, what are your taming capabilities?
Taming capabilities. Hold on.
I ask him, is it going to be possible to try to tame this thing and let it know we're not a threat, and maybe it'll leave us alone, but I'm ready for battle.
You're all preparing for battle?
Um, I don't think I can do much in animal speaking.
Well,
Maybe I
animal
can. Hold
handling, do
on.
you have? Because I've got a +3 in animal handling, but
I got a +4. Although, let me look at my druid stuff still.
I have a +2.
We got 2, 3, and 4.
so proficiency with 4 is probably the person that's gonna go at it.
Oh, I think you
Can
guys
we
will be alright. It's not gonna be that bad.
can we do a check to see if it's coming?
Give
I
me
do have.
a
Hold on.
perception roll, and then yeah, you can
I
see
do
if you.
have a trait since being a fearbulg. I have a. I have a trait. Just let me see it.
Going like,
Speech of beast and leaf. I can communicate with a limited manner with beasts, plants, and vegetation. They can understand my words, but they cannot understand. But I cannot understand them in turn. And I would also have advantage on charisma checks to influence them.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys were discussing this and with Gormlike's low perception, um, Gormlike, you didn't notice this, but this little beastly thing came up and was rubbing against your leg.
Like it's an owl, like a little owl.
Yes, it is a baby owl bear cub.
Uh-oh.
I would say, look, a little baby. I wonder where you came from.
If there is a baby, the mother is not far behind.
So Klaus kind of moves a little bit over here, and he states the baby will attract the mother. It would be wise to move away from it, to not a, to go away from it.
Um,
I'm just gonna step away from it.
As
yeah.
you step away from it, it comes closer to you.
Oh no.
It
Um,
seems to have attracted itself to you, Gormlack.
can I go over to the baby owlbear and possibly speak to it with my
Yep,
beast speech?
yep, you can try.
And I try and communicate that we hold on, think. We don't want it to necessarily follow us because, well, I just want to ask, where is its mother? Like, could it possibly point me in that direction? Guessing I would have to make a check or something.
Yeah. Roll me a D, just a D20. I'm gonna do this.
Just D20. 18.
You both got an 18.
Damn.
So the little cub, seems to understand what you're trying to persuade, get to across. That it looks at you, tilts its head, and then looks sad, like saddened, like remembering something very that has happened in his life that was traumatizing.
Oh,
Oh, did the tree
I
fall on the
think I
ground?
get it. Can we look at where the tree fell?
Yeah, the tree fell into this direction, and
Alright.
when you guys give investigation roll real quick.
Okay.
All right, investigation.
Now that's good roll there, Gormlack. You too, Klaus.
7.
I was hoping, I'm like, damn, everyone's getting good. Come on, Halson, give me a high number. Your
Nope.
investigation, you don't notice this, but the other two seems to notice that the reason why the tree sound of collapsing sounds so bigger than normal was the big tree took out another big tree. Like, literally, it was a domino effect.
Okay.
It went and took out this tree, which this tree collapsed. And you do notice and see a creature underneath a log.
Okay, I go up to the creature, but I keep a distance from it, and I want to check if it's basically still alive.
Can I follow Klaus?
Yes.
Alright, I'll follow him and probably see the creature as well.
So
I'd
what
like
I
to
need,
pick up the cub and just take it with me.
Okay. The cub seems willingly to jump into your arms and nuzzle into your arms and seems to be happy to be in someone's embrace.
So would I need to do a medicine check or a survival check for this?
Either one.
Okay.
I'll also ask the
All right,
owlbear mother
23.
to stay calm while he does this.
Um, 23, you do notice that the beast that's underneath the log is an owl bear, but it seems to be no longer with you.
Mm,
The tree seems to have crushed the creature's upper half.
Oops.
Klaus, he's feeling pretty bad, so he's gonna try to get uh the tree off of the corpse, just basically so there can be a proper time of mourning for the baby owlbear or something. Or he might end up eating. I don't know how they do, but do a strength check.
Yes, that will be a.
I'll use the help action here.
Alright, that will be with advantage.
Okay. Good, because let me re-roll that with advantage. All right.
There we go.
Alright. You guys were able to push the log off of the owl bear's body. But now you have exposed the poor baby cub of a gruesome crime scene.
Yep.
Say,
Um, I'm definitely going to perform a little. I'm not gonna say ritual because that sounds wrong, but I'm going to perform a little thing where I'll basically a little rite where hopefully the mother owl bear will pass peacefully into the next life.
I'm gonna talk to the little thing and be like, I apologize, I've killed your mother.
It will just look at you, slightly confused, not understanding what you said, but he still lays his head on you and seemed to now taking a liking to you.
Does my rite do anything as
Uh,
I'm
you did perform the rite. I'm not really good with rituals, but allow you'll feel a different change in aura in the forest. Like it seems to accept your right and allow the creature to move on, not knowing that its baby will be taken care of.
well, obviously try and say that, oh, we'll take care of your baby since we killed you.
Well, she can
I will
see and
take it
sense
upon
that her
myself.
baby has found someone that is going to take care of and protect her cub.
All right.
I will
After
take it
that,
upon myself to take care of this baby since I've killed its mother.
Okay.
after that, I feel like
so
me and Klaus would just probably try and drag the two trees away.
well, Klaus is gonna tell the druid. I have an idea for this owl cub, maybe, but I want to make sure it may approve of it. I was going to pluck a couple feathers from its mother, so we may fashion it a collar or necklace in remembrance of it.
We could do that, I
But I want to make
guess.
sure that the cub kind of understands what we're going to be doing, making a gift instead of desecrating his mother's corpse.
I'll try and convey this.
If you can't get a conveying, then we'll just leave it alone.
I'll go back over to the baby owl bear and try and convey our idea to it.
All right. It looks at you slightly confused, like it kind of understands what you're saying, but since he looks at Dormlack as his new mother now, he's kind of like slightly confused, like tilts his head, but then goes back
Mm.
laying on Gormlack. So it doesn't seem like he really would mine.
All right, so Klaus is going to go over there and pluck a couple feathers from the owlbear.
I'll try and help.
I'm gonna pluck one and put it like in my hair, so it, you know,
All right.
it always smells its mother.
You guys can do that. You don't need a survival check. It's not that hard to pluck feathers off of a deceased creature. It's not like you guys are trying to harvest its organs or meat or anything.
Right.
I would just, if we did try and do that, I feel like he's gonna just go like, we are not doing that.
So, you were able to pluck a few feathers and collect a few. You got one in your hair now. You managed to log all the wood back to the lumber yard. As you get back to the lumber yard and to the gentleman that's going to cut up your yard, are you going to take the owl bear into the store with you?
Yes.
Uh, when we do go in, I'll also explain what had happened,
Okay, because
and that we are now just going to probably take care of it.
okay. Well, the merchant's got the one lumber guy kind of was looking at you a little weary and very unnervous when you brought in a baby owl bear cub. And after hearing your story of getting the lumber and accidentally killing the cub's mother, he's now wondering if there is a cave out there that she was, close by that he might need to change his new location of getting lumber. It might not be safe there anymore. But he's glad that you guys got the lumber and all made it back safely, unharmed. He told you it'll take about a week to get all the wood cut up. So if you guys wanted to chill and relax for that time being, he will have it all ready. He can get it shipped to you to Asherville, but that will take longer if you guys want that, since the
I
roads are
mean,
pretty bad.
what I could probably do is take on a wild shape form like of a bear and be able to easily carry it.
All right. So he doesn't. That the delivery fee will not be included. Um, to do all this work, I'll say it's about 1,000 gold,
Uh, do we
maybe.
have that much?
I honestly don't know.
I don't think we do. We're a little bit shy off of that.
There's
'Cause I
something we
think
can do for him.
The Stone character was the one being the accountant for the group.
No, he only has 15 gold in him.
Yeah, I think any gold we found hasn't
Well,
is
alright. I'll do this. Before you guys took off, Bo gave you guys a pouch. One of you guys can pick whoever gets the pouch.
I'll go with me, I guess, since I'm his first mate.
Alright. He hands you a
So
pouch, and inside that pouch, I'll say it's roughly um 5,000 gold because he knew you guys were going to fix the boat and needed money. You guys
right,
never
it's
mentioned
boat
anything
only.
about
It's
money.
boat only money.
So he gave you about 5,000 gold. He wasn't sure on how much it would cost to, get the lumber and repair the boat. So that's how much he gave you.
All right, so Cloud offers the 1,000 gold out of the sack.
All right. The lumberyard points you down to the inn and tells you to go have some good meals and get a good night rest and come back in a week and you'll have it all ready for you. Which I will sped up time because I'm
Magic activate.
DM. But I'll allow you guys to go to the tavern. Oh shoot, this is the tavern. Yeah, that's the tavern. This is the tavern.
All right.
I will ask, is he an elf or a druid?
Who?
I'm a druid.
I would ask, what do owlbear cubs eat?
Would I know this?
Give me a nature check.
Alrighty.
Alright, some of these people may not know it's good. Wow, this tavern big.
That's an 8. Anyone want to help?
Yeah, I'll use the help action to see if I. And that's it was nature, right?
Yep.
+0, but roll big, Klaus. Well, at least I got high. That's
It
yeah, that's a 10.
doesn't the help allow me to reroll as well, or no?
I will. I'll accept it. It doesn't really matter at this point because you both rolled pretty low, which I'll combine it together. And with your both brain knowledge, you both know that this poor cub takes meat. Not sure if it cooked meat, raw meat, but you know it takes meat.
So Klaus kind of just makes a note as kind of common knowledge that it was found in the wild and everything. I would suggest, not sure whether it would be better to give it cooked flesh, but I'm assuming its natural diet is that of raw flesh.
Would be probably better to give it raw. Unless it prefers cooked. Who knows?
Because I don't think the owlbears ever had a cooked meal, so I don't think it would know if it preferred.
Probably not.
So can I ask the bartender for just raw meat?
Yes. She will look at you strangely for a minute, but then when she sees the baby cub, uh, she quickly goes back in her pantry and pulls out a big, huge, raw leg meat bone.
I grab it and toss it on the floor to the cub.
So I go up to the barkeep and I ask who wants rounds of drinks.
I'll probably raise my hand.
So Klaus orders a round of drinks and asks for a simple meal to be prepared for the group.
The clerk looks at you. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be about there's three of you. Uh, fifth, yeah, about 15 silver pieces.
Klaus reaches into his personal purse and grabs out 15 silver.
And she brings out a simple porridge with homemade bread and light ale for you guys to enjoy.
Klaus he said, can you maybe toss in some pieces of meat into my porridge? He
She
asked for like
chuckles
maybe
and she's like, "Yes, I can do that." And she goes back and fries up some fish, since there's fish on the grill,
very abundant, yeah.
and brings it to you and gives it as well on the house.
All right.
How much was the raw leg meat?
With you and her being terrified of baby owl bear, it was on the house. She was afraid to even ask. She didn't want to be the next meal of that baby.
It's very smart.
It's been. You guys enjoy your meals. You rent a night room. Get some nice, very long rest. Literally, the week seems to have fly by. Like you wake up and it's been a week almost. Felt like that type of deal. Um, you were able to bring and get your wood to Asherville
All right.
thanks to the help of your new friend Halson and her this a new ability of shapeshifting.
Yes. Lucky me.
But with all that traveling and hard wood, you guys make it back to Asheville very somewhat late, like the sun is setting.
All right. So we get the materials to the builder.
He looks at you guys' materials and he says, "This good job, guys. That is some fine wood you've brought me. Um, let me come by tomorrow morning and I'll tell you how much it will cost to get the ship all fixed up and how long."
All right. So Klaus is gonna immediately go. He's gonna go find Bo and see what he's been up to. It's been a while. Wants to check up on him.
All right. Well, you will find him at the tavern. He's at a table enjoying himself, drinking, being merry.
Come in and I say, Bo, we're back.
Oh, wow, we got two of you. Welcome back. How was your guys' little venture?
And I kind of point out my eye and I'm like, as you can see, it was very fruitful.
Oh dear. I see. What did you come across to get that type of scar?
So Klaus starts beginning telling the story of the battle and his idiotic move of pounding the ground to get the attention of the monster away from his friends. And that's how he got that he basically almost died.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you made it out with just a minor scar.
Well, the effects are not, the scar is not what's ailing me right now. I fear we must make a detour as soon as our ship is ready to my homeland, for I need to seek aid of my father, for he is the only one I know that will be able to restore my sight.
And where would that be?
And that's in the Glacier area.
Ah, alright,
They
so
had, because they're consort with noble elves. So, like, because that's how it worked in that, because you said it was mostly elves there.
yeah, well the glacier is where a lot of orcs and you
Or I think, I can't remember what I chose.
Vinti where you're at right now is where all the elves are.
Oh, okay. So, say my homeland, my home is not far from here, and I might go this alone, but I ask if any of you come with me to keep your heads down. And I kind of start nervously saying, uh, I have a set of twin red dragonborn brothers. They're after my life. Of unaware of my father or mother, I haven't disclosed this, uh, but they seek to kill me to obtain the rights to the clan, the noble clan I'm of.
I kind of interrupt and shove the bear cub in his face, in Bo's face, and be like, "Look what I found!"
Yes, we accidentally killed Albert's mother, and what we faced was a bullet, as far as I can tell.
Bo's gonna take a step back from the baby owlbear and be like, ah, okay. Well, that's an interesting pet you have, Gormlack. I'm sorry that you guys you're telling me you killed its mother?
On accident.
It
I
was
don't.
an accidental. It was more of a manslaughter.
I chopped down a tree and it fell on it.
I mean, it was an accident. One tree fell over, the other tree fell over, and it landed so coincidentally on the Albert's mother.
But we have the wood now.
I don't know what to say. That's very unheard of people crushing owlbears with trees. That's That's a very interesting story you guys have there. I don't think no one's gonna mess with you now, but who knows? Maybe you got
Many more
Lady
to
Luck on your
come.
side. She might have blessed a stone on you or something to have that to happen. But I'm glad you guys are safe and didn't become owlbear food. But what is your plans with the baby now? You know,
I shall keep it.
you're gonna keep it? I know.
Yes, I killed its mother.
Well, I know a few people that has killed owlbears' mothers for their cubs, but they sold those for profit.
We may
Oh
as well
no.
raise the cub. It could be useful.
Yeah, they do come in usefulness.
So I tell Bo, I said, this creature has gave an extreme bond to Gorlock over here. I believe it substituted the dead mother with her, so I believe it will follow all reasonable commands and everything.
Well, I hope you all are right. And he takes a seat, but it's gonna be across from you guys. Just he's still a little hesitant on the baby
So
bear.
Klaus kind of gets up. No, don't worry, don't worry. I'll sit in between. I'll move seats. He moves seats and kind of sits in between the area.
There,
So,
put you all
if
in
it does do
chairs.
anything, Bo feels a little bit more at ease.
All right. So you, aside from that, a little uh story and presentation of the baby cub. You were saying about you have twin brothers that are trying to kill you.
Yes.
I'm not gonna pry. That's not my business. But should we be concerned?
I would not be concerned of yourselves. I do believe they would take any steps means necessary to get to me, but I am somewhat of their prime target, and I don't think they'd want. They're trying to do it in secret, so we might have an advantage in open areas and everything like that. But I don't seem to see that any of you will be in immediate danger. Just they will come for me.
Okay. All right. That somewhat eases my worry. But so you want to go to your home village?
Yes, I've had some problems with my eyesight, and I cannot continue. I don't think it'll be very fruitful in adventuring with my current disadvantages.
Okay. So that'd be fine. I think it will be a while before the ship's fixed, although you can go to your hometown from here.
All right.
Um,
So I say I rest, and in the morning I leave, and whoever wants to follow me or do business here, whatever.
which, if since you are in Dantella, Tatara, I can't say that name right. Ventura. The town we talk about is this little. down up on the north.
So we need our ship, or
You can either take your ship and travel north, or you can travel the roadside up.
So I asked my compatriots, what do you think? Shall we ride the coastline in the ship, or uh, do we wait for the ship and ride the coastline, or go the path to Eichlesea?
would take a bit to get there without carts or horse. May take as long with the ship too, so either decision I'm okay with.
All right. So we're gonna wait for the ship because we're already spending money on the ship, and there's no sense in trying to rent a cart and everything. Klaus has time. He's not really immediate, but before he goes on really any other adventures, he's wanting to get this fixed. So
Okay. In that case, you guys will have, after discussing this and looking at your map and figuring out what's your best course, y'all take a nice rest and head back to the shipwreck or ship master, whatever you want to call him. I'm just gonna use this map for right now. And he'll tell you, after looking over your ship and seeing the slight wear and the damage on it, um, it could take him about 3 days to get it fixed properly. Unless you need it faster, then he can do it quicker, but it won't be proper. Or, you know.
Klaus, take your time. Take your time. We will be enjoying our time here in town. Use this time to enjoy some time here in town, as there's no immediate actions we require to go to.
Okay. And the grand total of all this will cost you 3,000 gold.
So Klaus kind of, I think that's the remainder in the purse. So he just tosses the purse over that Bo gave him, and he's like, there should be exactly amount in there. That should be the remainder. He
He
had to pay a bit for the lumber.
counts. He's like, there's 4,000 and hands you 1,000 back.
All right. Thank you, good sir.
Um, you're welcome. As you guys go back to the tavern, you talk to Bo some more. Bo tells you can take that extra 1,000 and buy supplies like cannons or upgrade like food and stuff that you guys would need for the ship.
All right. So Klaus kind of looks around, and he says, Hyson, what do you think about going and getting some supplies? You might have better insight in the supplies here that are available, and you might be able to get better prices. So,
We may as well. Shouldn't be too hard to get supplies, I would think, but never know.
so Klaus makes the statement about the cannons that Bo said, and he kind of thinks that putting a cannon or two on there for Bo or us to kind of fire on, I was like, might be able to help us. So let's go back to the quartermaster and see if he can't add that uh, upgrade into it. See if he has the cannons on hand, or if we have to get them, or whatever.
Alright. So you go back, he looks at you, he's like, that will be a blacksmith job. I don't have any spares on hand. Usually people buy them custom ordered or, pre-ordered to make in the ship. So you're gonna have to go to the blacksmith and have him see if he has any on hand.
All right, so we go to the blacksmith.
And let's see. We'll roll d6. Okay. He tells you he has 4 used cannons for sale.
How much? How much for peace? And I guess I'll make a persuasion check to see if we can get a discount for buying the whole lot.
All right, roll me that persuasion.
That's a 23.
He looks at you. He's like, I like your spunk. All right, I'll give you the 4 used canyons for 150 gold.
So I thank him for his graciousness, and I ask him. I say, "Well, since you're here, what other upgrades to our ship might you
Well,
suggest? Because I think we might need your blacksmith skills for these more intricate parts."
huh. You probably need some cannonballs since you already got cannons. You need cannonballs. They're about 50 gold pieces for 100 cannonballs. That would be one crate full. Um, Other weapons, it varies depending on what type of ship you have and how much she can handle of weight.
So, do we have Bo with us?
Now, Bo's still at the tavern getting drunk. He's
Hmm.
enjoying the elven dancers, music, and hot babes. Okay, he's
So
an old.
I kind of, we need not disturb Bo. I tell the, I tell the guy, I said, well, we are waiting a while. If you would happen to be able to stop by and observe our ship, and I tell him that it's in construction and it's going to be taking 3 days or whatnot, 2 more days, and I tell him
Would
if you
that
want
be
to,
in Arton shipyard or Old Jim shipyard?
isn't it Artens?
Yes.
Yes, Artens.
Alright,
Shipyard.
I will go over to him sometime when I have free time and see what type of ship we have working here, and I'll get back to you on what I can and can't do for you, good sir.
Thank you. So then we leave out, and Klaus kind of looks at SCN and he's like, "Do you know where we might be able to better equip with weapons or armor or anything? Maybe we can purchase some things like that."
What? No. Would I know of anywhere or no?
Mm, you'll know that in the market, down behind the place, I might have some wares.
We could always go to the market and check it out. There's bound to be some trinkets, weapons, maybe even some magical things. Never know what people find around here.
All right. Well, there's no harm in window shopping, or shall I say stall shopping. So we all kind of go over there, and I stop for a second and I turn around and I go to Gorlock and I'm like, uh, I don't know uh how the market will react to the Albar bear, seeing how everybody has reacted, but I'll leave the decision up to you, but we may not want to be as aggressive bringing it into the market this time around.
You might get better deals with it.
So I say, but that's out of fear. I go, we don't know what kind of troubles, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm at your ready. But so we go to the market.
Alright. Well, as you guys are walking through the marketplaces, looking around, you have been getting a lot of stares because of the owl bear cub and Gormlad carrying it. A few people seem to walk out of their way to stay out of your direction, to stay out of your way. A few merchant people even shut down some of their stalls, saying they're closed for the day when you seem to stop to look at their merchant.
So the ones that stop, can I do a persuasion roll to tell them they're just quick a quick? I just need to quickly browse your wares in the shop.
You can try.
I'll use a
It's
guidance.
okay. So that's 23 off the rip. And the Mac, yes, so that's 27.
Let's go.
You were
I'm
able
hoping.
to stop one merchant quickly before they closed up shop, and he at first hesitant, but out of your with how high you got and everything, he seems to be at ease to trust you that the owl bear will not kill him. That he's like, yeah, you can check out my wares. Just be quick, please.
I tell him I will stand in between you and the owlbear just to put you at more ease, but we will be very quick. And I look at Hessian and I go, "What do you think?"
I'm gonna BRB, so whatever you want to shop for, I'll also lend most of my money towards you guys. So basically, look at what you want. Okay.
Okay, well, we're basically looking. I'm looking for maybe a sword or maybe a little bit better piece of armor. Um,
Uh,
and I want to peruse the magical artifacts that they might have that seems to have any kind of nature stuff to them for the druid friend. And Gorlak, what are you thinking about getting? Like, what kind of things are you looking for?
Perhaps a breastplate.
Oh, that's expensive. I don't think we have the coin for a breastplate, but I've had a stroke of luck with getting discounts, so maybe something. But we'll look.
Perhaps we grab a trinket for our rabbit friend.
Yes. So I tell the shopkeeper all the things we're kind of looking for, and I ask him, I was like, "Do you have any of this in your stock?"
I got a few of the wares. Not much of the magical trinkets, but I do have a little bit more of armor and weapons. Uh, what precisely are you looking for?
Well, I show him my long sword, uh, and I kind of say, "Well, do you have anything that seems to be better than this?" I am on a budget, so
Hmm.
Perhaps I'll look for something cheaper in the armor category.
Okay, let's see.
I peruse his long swords, and Gorlak peruses the armor.
Perhaps the owlbear kind of jumps on his stand and grabs like a little trinket or something.
He's not
If
gonna
it does,
say nothing. He's just gonna be more. He jumps and
well,
scurries
I'm going to
closer
reach out. If
away.
it's going to do that, I'm going to reach out to stop it from jumping up there since I'm standing in the way. To as good faith, I'm showing this guy that I am. So, what would I need to do for that for a check?
Give me athletics.
Athletics. That's a 19.
Yeah, you were able to catch the bear just as he jumps out of her arms onto the table. You catch him in midair and hold him.
I say, no, 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 no. Return to your new mother. And I kind of put him down and gesture him to go back towards So do I need to do an animal handling check for that?
Yes.
Hey, sweet. That's a 22.
Nice. I'm also back.
You were able to give him. He looks at you at first, just huffs and puffs, like upset a little bit, but he just scuffs you off and runs back to Garmlack's arms and just gives you the glare.
I
Like,
said,
how
good,
could
good
you?
boy. I know, but good little boy. So I was, and I continue. So, a longsword of some type.
Alright, a long sword. Hmm.
So I'm basically looking for a +1 or something, I guess, or
Yeah, I'm looking for
any kind of, yeah.
what type of price?
Well, I think
A
it
long
shows in the.
uncommon. I get like from 100 gold to like 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's what's showing up in the. It tells you in the when you go to add.
So I'm trying to figure out where's the medium sweet spot. It doesn't seem like there's more than one freaking place you can go to get a price item, and it all varies. Mm. He does have uncommon items, but they're pretty used. So I'm going to roughly say about 125 gold pieces
Okay.
is the lowest you can find a long sword.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that, and let me go ahead and. Do you have a count on the gold DM? Because we spent. I have my personal purse. We still have how much out of 1,000? Because he gave us 1,000.
Yeah, you got 1,000, and let me see.
I'm just gonna pull up my calculator and put in the total number
Let's
and
see.
starts.
You was 150 for the four cannons.
And it was
Did you 50 for one crate? Did you guys get a
yeah,
crate? All right.
yeah. So that's 200 gold in total we
So
spent
that's
out of 1,000.
800 left. So you can I said 125. That'll leave you guys with 675 left.
Okay. All right. I'm starting to keep track of it.
I had some of it tracked in my head, but just looking up your price for your sword kind of zoned out on
Yeah.
that price.
All right. So
Alright. Gorm, like you were looking for something too, right?
It's like a cheap, like a armor for the torso. Sorry, dyslexia.
Oh, I understand. I feel you. Yeah, you were looking. I knew you were looking for armor. Okay. Hmm. I don't like that armor. Damn it. Your proficiency in that armor. Higher ones are. All right. Can't say I'm not. I'm a nice DM, but you managed to find an antimandium. I can't say it right. Breastplate.
Adamantium. Okay.
Yes. It's an uncommon.
And how much for that?
That will be 250 since it's so fucking good. I know the fucking shit out of it. It's gonna annoy the shit out of me because it annoys the shit out of another DM. But you'll love it, Gormlack. You will definitely love it.
What properties does it hold?
All crit goes to normal damage.
Yeah, it will be something good for you.
Literally, if I roll a crit, I don't double the damage. You get straight normal damage.
All right, that sounds good. I look at Klaus and say, "Is this all right?"
But yes, it's very all right. And and I look over at our druid friend. I said, have you found anything that caught your eye yet? She's letting us do uncommon, not magical trinkets or such.
All I'd be looking for is like a bestiary of this world.
Oh, what?
A bestiary, like think of it like a collect. Basically, a bestiary is a collection of all of the creatures that have been researched or seen throughout the lands.
Oh, you want a book? Okay.
Yeah, that way I may have more options for wild shape in
Okay.
the future.
Interesting. Never had a person ask me about a book of animal info. Um, roll me a d4.
Okay, 1.
All
You're getting
right.
the opposite of what I've been rolling.
You find one book. Now,
1.
give me, let's see. Give me a d6.
A d6, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another 1.
You find the book you find is on swamp creatures. It is a book encyclopedia on all swamp creatures.
Oh, alright, that's useful. Thank you, Dan.
That will be 25 gold pieces.
Alright, that's all I want because now basically my druid can look at if it has pictures and go like, yes, I have now seen this creature. I can turn into it.
So we have 400 left after that 25.
All right. Let me look on the rabbit to see what I can give her. Wow, she has a lot of double up everything. Huh. Hmm. That'll work. Klaus, give me an investigation roll.
Investigation. Okay. Critical failure. That's a 1.
Oh god damn. You are blind, buddy. You are blind. I asked the wrong person for this role.
Yeah.
Wrong person. Gormlike,
So
since
I'm
you're the
just
one
like,
that remembered about the rabbit, how about you give me the investigation roll? I should never ask Klaus. I'm
oh, I just
trusting
like,
you.
what rabbit?
Yeah.
What rabbit?
What teammate rabbit we have? I don't
I
remember
totally
her.
forgot about.
Okay, you're 12. You did find a repair. A +1 repair. It seems to be in a little bit more better shape than Klaus's longsword. That will be 150 gold.
Maybe
So I
give Rabbit Friend a sword.
so I kind of want to do a persuasion check. Be like, well, we bought quite a bit from you. Could we get a small discount on this?
You could try. I don't know about your rolls, but
Yeah, but all the other roles have been good, but where it really counts is
Guidance.
yeah, there
I just I
guidance. That's
hold up
probably not even going to make it with the guidance.
Oh,
I hold up
damn.
I hold up the bear cub over Klaus and be like, "Are you sure?"
Klaus, roll me with another one for advantage.
For
You would
advantage.
still have guidance, too.
Okay. Uh, I I just brain
Just
farted. What role was it?
just roll me another
Persuasion. Okay.
persuasion. Guess we're taking the 8, 9, 10. So roll me that D4. See if you get a better
I did. It was a 2.
2. So, yep, we're taking the 10. He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Yeah, I know you pay a lot for it, but you know this doesn't grow on trees. I don't go and pluck these out of the trees and make. I mean, I need to make a living, man."
Understandable. Understandable. I kind of just understandable. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. I had to ask. So I give him the 150 gold.
You're lucky you didn't go up
I
175.
know. I was thinking you were going to do that, and I was kind of prepared for that.
No, that's if you rolled really bad. This was just more of him telling you he ain't doing it.
Yeah, because on the base roll, I think I only got a 2 on that advantage.
Alright, I'll add the repair to Rabbit's sheet so she'll have it when she comes back.
And then I guess we'll just get some health items and rations and stuff, some basic supplies.
Alright, and that will finish up your last 250 gold. That will cover all the food.
Yes, finally, I don't have to count this. All right.
Now you have finished all the gold spending. And here we'll take a 5-minute break so everyone can relax, go use the restroom. Okay, we are now back live. Okay, I'll say it's been about a few days. You guys got your boat back. It's all nice and looking good. At the moment, it's still gonna look the same. I haven't upgraded your boat yet, and I will do it the next time. I'll make it look nicer. But at the moment, we'll have you guys be sailing. You have left the port. Rabbit friend is down, sleeping still. Probably got seasick. And then someone give me a D20, straight D20 roll.
Straight D20? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't matter too much. We both got the same thing. $11.
Alright. So since you guys both rolled out, I'll let you both see it.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh,
Oh no, I just
okay.
wanted
Yeah,
one
they both
person to
rolled
roll.
a lot. I thought you said I rolled.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna have you guys are up at front, on this side of the ship. Off in the distance, you could make out two ships. Um, you could tell one ship. You can see a pirate ship fighting and attacking a merchant ship.
Hmm.
All right.
I say to Bo, I say, what do you think? Do these pirate? Do you know this flag? I asked him if he sees the pirate flag and knows the pirates.
Give me a history check if you want to figure out if you can know the pirates.
All of us, or
Yeah, all of you guys can.
oh, okay.
Got a 16.
I
That's a
got a
solid 3.
9.
Well, it's understandable for you two since your backstories. You do not recognize, neither of you to recognize that pirate ship flag or any of it. But Klaus, with your knowledgeable, you do know. Roll me a D8 now. I gotta get my little fancy book out.
And in the middle, 4.
Alright, 4. Oh, hmm, him. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ah. You know this is that's Captain Jackbeard Jackson's pirates. It's the Blackbeard Pirates. Um,
Blackbeards. Um,
you also know that these pirates are the most deadly pirates, one of the deadliest pirates on the seas.
I
You were
kind of
told if you ever see these flags, prepare for death.
so Klaus relays this information. Bo, do you see that flag?
Oh, Bo, yeah, sorry, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, but as you
I totally spaced out for a minute there. I was waiting for someone else speaking. Um, Bo looks out in the distance. He's like, "Yes, I see those flags. I don't feel particularly ready to fight the Blackbeards
I
unless
concur with him, and
I say we should just stay out of their way and let them do what they're doing, and we can carry on our business."
All right, navigate us true, Bo. If you need assistance with the wheel, call upon me.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Need to. Those guys do not like you guys because it's after that incident. It was 2 hours later. You guys safely made out of harm's way. The pirate ship doesn't seem to care about you or your guys' ship. They're more concentrated on that merchant ship. You made it out safely. You guys, after the 2 hours, you're able to travel about 3 miles up the coastline. Um, Someone else give me a Klaus. This time it'd be Klaus. Klaus, give me a D20.
D20. 19.
You had to roll that number. Let me see if I have that token. Nope. I'll be right back. I gotta get
I
it.
have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I did a good roll and it turns out to be a bad one.
How dare you, Klaus?
The one time I roll numerically correct, I don't roll proportionally correct to the.
No. The DM is like, oh, do I have a token for this? And oh, this is what they rolled.
It,
I almost want to ban Klaus from making these important.
Maybe
Like,
you could out.
just like one
I've
person,
never done
maybe
any
get person
better.
to be the navigator to roll the d20s.
I mean, I don't think I'd be a navigator. I don't know about Gorlock. Maybe the
Yeah, we haven't
rabbit.
been rolling great either.
Yeah, not today.
Well,
Worst
that
case
was
scenario, I can use
nope.
Moonbeam.
Don't.
the first session. I think I rolled at least like two or
Let's
three
see.
nat ones in the
All
session.
right. You guys started about here, and from the distance, you've seen the pirate ship. From fleeing from the pirate ship, you somehow manage to travel the opposite direction, and now you're lost.
Well, that ain't good.
We're lost. So
Yeah.
I say to Bo, I said, Bo, where are we?
Bo starts to lurk around, and he is actually unsure of himself to know where the hell you are.
All right. So I just kind of say, well, Bo, do we have an orientation? Is it day or night
He
right
looks
now?
up in the sky. From what he could tell, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right, so we can see which direction
Yeah.
the sun is setting. So I convey that. Bo, let's we'll hit land soon. Let's go. Let's find a direction. Let's use the sun to see which direction was. And I guess I want to try to recall if I had noticed where the sun was at around the time.
Give me a survival check.
That's a dirty 20.
You know
That's good.
you actually have about it's two. Yeah, about 6 hours until sunset.
about 6 hours till sunset. Uh, so I point and I go, that direction is west. So I point in the opposite direction. That must be east. Um, I kind of go, let's head east and see if we can't just find any land masses or anything you might find familiar. And if not, we may just hit a continent very quickly. I kind of say, we're just going to keep going one direction.
And Bo agrees with you, and he turns the ship east, away from the sun. And as you do, that is where we're ending it today.
All right. I can finally now give this little booger a lot of attention. Jake.
So,
Alright. That
you
was
got
good, though.
have a good rest of the day.
I shall try.
I shall be right back. I'm going to do my ending intro.
Alright, but I'll be gone. See ya.
Alright, see ya. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I know it's a little short, but we were two-man down today. I didn't want to get too ahead, you know. Hopefully next Thursday we'll have a full crew, and hopefully maybe we'll find land this time. Well, you all have a good day. Bye.